From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
Brought down at the...
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. Room here to run. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A huge play there for Washington. 62 yards on the ground. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing is Kaepernick on 3rd down. Open man is Sims. He's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. From 6 yards away. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Sanders with a first down carry, but he's going to be stopped up behind the line. A loss of a couple there. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Wentz on the give to Sanders.
3-yard line. Miles Sanders, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson scoring a touchdown against his former mates. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Forced out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Duke Riley, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Here comes Rager. 13 yards on the return there after a punt of 57. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Eagle ball carrier.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
To Dallas Goedert. A gain of 11 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
It's a jet sweep as they get this to Jackson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Montez Sweat brought him down. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 25-yard line.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 20-yard line.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now here's Goodwin with it on the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
With this Washington 7.
2nd down at 4. On play action, Wentz. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Carson Wentz.
Darren Lee coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4.
3rd and long.
Throwing now is Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Sean Jackson.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5.
2nd and goal from the 1. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Sanders, the ball
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Now Wentz going to lead the Eagles up to go for 2. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punch them deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Running the sweep with McLaurin. And it's a fumble. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
He gets it to Sims, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 on the third down conversion.
1st and 10.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Now, first down carry by Sanders, well defensed as they'll hold him to just a couple. 2nd down coming up. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Now this time, Wentz will throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, 59 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Reuben Foster picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Washington 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And this returnable for Rager. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Deep ball for Goodwin. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 18. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 20.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing? And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
By the Eagles.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Wentz. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
3rd down. 3rd and
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. On play action, it's Wentz. There's Jalen Rager, his first NFL catch. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and Reagor will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire half time just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time. Forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Play action. Now Wentz. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
And an Eagle first down.
On first down, it's Sanders. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 46. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. He'll fire it deep for Reagor, and that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Taylor Gabriel, 76 yards. And Washington has made this a one-score game. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
To Deshaun Jackson.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
At the 27-yard line.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz.
Wentz's pass complete.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack.
A loss of 11.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll get this out in a hurry to Parker. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Bryce Love, 38 yards. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Wentz. It's caught by Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He'll fire it deep for Rager. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 39 yards there, a big one.
And an Eagle 1st down.
Into the red zone, Wentz. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Running to start the drive is Love. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Carrier. Davion Taylor on the stop. 1-yard gain.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. First catch for the Washington leader in receiving yards a year ago. Good for a 1st down. Kaepernick now on 1st down. Open man here, Sims complete. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. That catch good for only a couple.
22-yard.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for J.D. McKissic.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. A carry now for McKissic. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Washington on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. To throw, Kaepernick. And he finds Parker here, complete. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Kaepernick, they're going for it on 4. Slings this deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 54 yards. And Washington has retaken the lead. So Washington now with an important 2-point conversion attempt. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. From the gun, it's Wentz. And Sanders has got it complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Wentz now on first down. This ball complete to Rager. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 30 yards.
A gain of 30.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
He'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. There he goes left side. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will make this a 19-point game. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Man open. It's Goodwin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
To Marquise Goodwin.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Wentz. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
1st down, Eagles.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. So a victory here for the Washington football team. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for Washington, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at